And hello, welcome along to the podcast for today. We have Efe Ohwofasa, an expert in marketing, offline businesses and online businesses. And so we say hi to Efe. Thank you for coming along.
Thank you, Martin. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful day again today and great opportunity again to send some insights and some strategies and ideas to help people to grow their business, grow their income and have more impact.
And now I know you've been on the podcast several times before, but for new people, can you briefly introduce yourself and share how you got into helping people set up recurring income businesses? That's what we're talking about today.
Yes, I run a consulting business where I work with entrepreneurs on how they can build their business, generate income, and have more freedom. And today I want to talk about a business model that not the majority actually know. It's how to work less and earn more by creating a recurring monthly income strategy in your service business. How do you do that? How do you work less, earn more, and have more freedom in life? So those are a little bit of things we're going to talk about today, Martin.
What makes recurring income then such a powerful model for entrepreneurs?
One, it gives you freedom. Two, it gives you certainty. Two, it gives you the ability to plan ahead. When you have a guaranteed monthly income coming in, you're not stressed out worrying about where the next client is going to come from, where the next pay going to come for to meet your monthly bills and all that. You can't plan ahead. You can't plan your holiday ahead. You can't plan things ahead. So the thing is to understand this thing. One of the mistakes people do is that just want to get clients and get clients and get clients and not having time for themselves in their business because of the wrong business model. Where you have a business whereby if you don't have clients who pay you before you make money and you have to chase new clients again before you make money, you will end up being burnouts. But if you have a business model whereby you put a payment plan in place, it comes recurring monthly income from the clients, you can predict your cash flow, you can plan ahead, and you will work with less stress on a monthly basis.
So what are some of the best business models for generating revenue, recurring revenue today?
First of all, you just have to have a product or a services that actually solve a meaningful problem for people. So when you have that, then you want to create a system in place for generating lead that you actually convert to becoming clients. And when you convert clients, you want to offer your services in a way that people don't just do a one-off stand whereby they pay you one-off and they go, then you assume they're going to come back to you again. And even the clients, they don't even know they're going to come back to you again until months to come. So the best way is that how can you package your services or your products that you're offering to people and you get them to subscribe to you in a monthly basis. So they pay you a certain figure amount of money a monthly basis for a period of time. I'll give an example.
Mm-hmm.
This is for those who are experts, coaches, or consultants. The first time I got clients, I learned this from one of my mentors, and he said, Efe, don't charge per hour. I said, how do you mean? He said, because if you charge per hour, you are doing yourself this service. You will not charge enough. I said, okay, what is the best way to go about it? He said, package your coaching expertise, get client to pay you monthly, and you meet them in a specific time or number of time in a month. I said, wow, that's great. So I had an opportunity to go and speak to an audience, and I made an offer from the stage, and I got this lady sign up for my coaching package, and she was paying me monthly, a specific figure for a period of time. I think it was for about 18 months. So she was paying me monthly. So the model is package your services or your product whereby people have access to it, and they pay you a specific amount monthly over a period of time with a specific amount. With that, what you need to do now, you now have to have a target of number of clients that you want to see in a month or work with in a month to fit your capacity. And that money comes in monthly. So let's assume you have 10 clients who pay you £2,000 monthly on a subscription basis. So for example, so you could multiply 2,000 times 10, that gives you a good number. So you can know specific number of how much you're going to earn in a month, and that you can plan ahead of time. And as time goes on, you increase the number of clients, you increase how much you pay you monthly. That gives you peace of mind.
That's excellent. And I do say to my clients, you need anything you do to attract a monthly income. And sometimes they will say, what I do doesn't really do that. It's one-offs. But so are mine. For example, I did built a website, and then I'd introduce a care plan so that it could be looked after every month, anything technical, any support they needed, any training. And that attracted a care plan, and people go for it. They like the peace of mind. So it's a good point you make about the recurring income. Otherwise, there's too much month at the end of the money. So what are the
Yeah.
biggest mistakes people do make when they're trying to set up a recurring income stream?
It's when they make an offer that is not relevant to the clients, because if it's not solving problem, an actual problem for client, people will not see value in it. So they wouldn't want to take your offer on it. So the mistake is offering something that is not relevant to the client. So the best way to go about it is to actually understand your client's needs, understand what pain do they have, what challenges do they have. Then you now figure out the services or products you could package together that solve a meaningful problem for them, and the price tag, you get to get it right for them. And one of the best way to do that as well, you can create a membership a business model. Membership business model is where you bring a number of people who have access to you, and maybe you can be delivering a specific product to them on a monthly basis, or they could be having access to your services in a group session, and you can be reaching out to them one to many, and they pay you on a monthly membership fee, and it's a kind of recurring income. Most of the big companies we see that we pay, like for example, our mobile phone, it's a monthly subscription. You pay monthly. Our television, Sky, broadband, you pay on a monthly subscription. Recently, my wife just bought one device to generate water. They call it drink healthy water for Virgin. And we pay about 24, 27 pounds monthly. They brought the devices in our kitchen, and just to get water, not direct from the tap, but through this device. I can imagine, and the number of that they sell across the UK is a recurring monthly that comes in. So with that, you can plan ahead, you can budget, and you have guaranteed monthly income coming in. So that gives you peace of mind.
So how do you help your clients choose the right recurring income model for their business?
The first thing is to find out that you have the right niche service for the right niche audience. And we have to now package the services to meet them. So is it a product or a service that they come to have every now and again, or is a one-off thing? So we'll look for the service or product you offer that people, your clients, would want to have access to on a regular basis, so that you now want to pull them into a monthly package. I'll give an example to my wife. My wife runs a business. She has a beauty salon where she offers lash services to women. So what I did was to help her to, first of all, look for people who are hungry and passionate about lashes, and they have the budget to spend on the lashes. So normally she used to do it one off. They come to the salon, they have the lashes, then they go. Then anytime they feel like, oh, my lashes need to be done again, then they come back. That was not predictable. I said, okay, why don't you put them on a package whereby you tell them they pay this amount of money on a monthly basis, and they have the lashes done twice within a period of 3 weeks. And she tried it. She got the first 3 clients, and it worked. I said, okay, now let's go out now and improve on the marketing to increase the number of people who come to your lash studio. They love lashes, and they come for infill every 3 weeks, and you put them on a monthly basis. And that has helped to improve our cash flow on a monthly basis. So package your services, know how much specifically you're going to charge people, and on a monthly, and how often they will have access to your services or your product on a monthly basis. Is that they come to you, or you send a product to them, or somehow you could send it to them to make it worthwhile for them?
Yeah, so even if you have a multifaceted business, look at the one thing that you're selling that could go on a subscription basis. And so we've looked at the core strategies. Let's have a look at the insights here of the practical insights, if you like. So what are the key elements of a successful subscription or membership-based business?
The key element is get the pricing right. Don't make it too expensive. That's number one. Make it something that is within worthwhile. The three is to make sure you have the right customers, the right target customer for the subscription basis. Because if they are not the right customer for the product or services, after a month or week, they will drop down. They will not be paying for the subscription business. Thirdly, you must be very good at delivering quality service or quality product that actually solve an exact problem or meet an exact challenge for the client. When that is in place, then you need to have a platform of setting up the membership or the recurring income where you are able to take money and without sending an email to them to chase the money. You set up a payments plan in place. You automate the payment process whereby it's just go direct on a bank account or from that credit card. Automate the payment process. It makes life easy for you and it makes life easy for the clients as well. In most cases, clients enjoy the services or products you give to them. They actually forget they're actually paying for it because you don't ask them, you don't chase them, you don't remind them, it automatically leaves their account. When you make that and you're very good at it, it will make life easy for you.
I'd see. And one of my big bugbears is retention. So how do you ensure customer retention and keep subscribers engaged long term? Because there's a large drop-off rate if you're not doing things correctly.
Yeah, I think one of the best way, if what you provide to them, again, if it's not actually relevant or making any use to them, it could be challenging. And also, if you have a community where people come together and they belong to a community where they come, they talk about your services. Every now and again, you have a bonus session for them to have access to the community of people where they can ask questions, where they can interact with other people who are using the same services. When they have this feeling of belonging to a community, they know there's something useful. If they find out they are not part of this community, something they will be missing out. So because of the fear of not missing out, they want to commit to being part of it, being useful to it. And also you need to be innovative and creative as well, how to make things refresh and memorable for them, bring some new things that will get them engaged, do some surprises to them and get them, wow them, and for them to know that you are actually interested in their own growth, interested in their own success. With that, I think you will increase retention.
Okay, so you've got a business, a recurring income business, and it starts making money. How do you scale it?
Scaling it is one, you need to upsell to them because the recurring is part of the things you do because the money is not high. So you need to create additional products, services, program on a higher pay whereby they become your premium clients or they join your inner circle or they upgrade to a more upgrade of what you are doing. So with that, they will get more value for you. You retain them, you package something that has more value, more money, they spend more money with you. With that, you can earn more money with that to scale the business. Then you measure the number. For example, if you have 10 people who are on your monthly membership, you ask yourself on your team, how do we increase them? What can we serve to them? What additional product can we give to them? So that you want to give value and you increase the worth of the money they spend with you. That will help you to build your income.
So staying with growth and future trends, what role does AI and automation play in managing and growing a recurring income business?
AI and automation, it makes life easy for you. It makes you work less. AI these days, they do a lot of things that you would pay other experts to do, like copywriting, content writing, video, graphic, and all the kind of things. So find the right AI tool that you can implement in your business and automate a lot of stuff. And it will help you to work less and make more.
I must admit that's something we're getting very big with now is the AI. You can't uninvent it, so join it, and it does make your life easier. You're dead right there. Let's have a look at some final thoughts then. If someone is on the fence about starting a recurring income business, what advice would you give them?
The advice I will give them is, first of all, is to ask them the question: do they want freedom in their business, or do they want to be working, getting busy and overwhelmed every week, every month, every day? If they say no to that, I said, okay, why don't you look into your service, your business, which of the services or products that your clients buy over a period of time? They do repeat purchase. So if it's a repeat purchase of a product or services, that is something you could create a recurring model, recurrent membership model in that business. So you just have to package it where people now pay a specific amount of money on a monthly basis, and they have access to you over a period of time. That will help.
What's one key action that listeners can take today to move towards building a recurring income stream?
Just make the decision that you want to change and improve your business model, and also look for which of the services you offer or product you offer that you can turn into recurring income. Then take action and act on it.
And so somebody's running a successful business. We were talking before we went live about asking for a percentage of the person's business. How does that work?
That's a good model. If your services you offer to your clients, or your expertise you offer to your clients for a fee, rather than charging for a fee, you may want to propose to the client and say, when I offer this service to you and it helps you to get XY results, I want to get 10%, 7%, or 12% of the income that comes in. So you don't have to charge them to offer the service, but there should be an agreement in place whereby you deliver your expertise, you deliver your product or services to this person, and it helps them to get results. You say, for whatever results you get, income that comes in, I get paid a percentage. It could be 7% to 8%. Let's say, for example, you are a web developer, you have an expert in developing websites for people, an e-commerce website for somebody or for a business. And the website is what they use to sell their product, to sell their service, to generate income. So rather than you charging them, let's say £1,000 to develop the e-commerce website, why don't you say, I will develop the website for you, and whatever income generated through the website, the sales you make, I get 7% out of that income. That's a clever way. And if you do a good service for them, and the more they make more income, and you get 7% on the recurring income, you can be in Paris and you still make income on holiday.
Of course, and if you foresee them being successful because you've become good at it and you've got a history of people becoming successful with their recurring incomes, a percentage of what they're earning is a great way to go. I do agree. So where can our listeners learn more about you and your work? Because I know you run communities as well.
Yeah, I run a community where I bring people together, I teach them this strategy. You could go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, Efe Ohwofasa, listen to some of my video. There are links where you can attend some of my free masterclass and some of my paid program. Go to my website, efeohwofasa.com, www.efeohwofasa.com. I have some free resources you could have access to. Maybe you want personal help, send me an email, info@efeohwofasa.com. And my team and I will book a session with you to see how we can best help you to turn your business into a recurring income, so you work less, earn more, and make a greater impact.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us on the podcast today.
Thank you, Martin. Always good question you always ask.